conductor for this. That's all right. I want to see the throat. Did you have to do the control room tour?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that was a blast. Oops, there she is.
I am bouncing. Both. I'm coming and I'm bouncing.
I'm in North Pole.
Yep, you are officially.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you. 6. All right. Now you have a nice view. You want to take a picture, right?
Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
All right.
All right, she's more flexible than I thought she would be.
Oh, as long as you have here. Oh, okay, good.
Get a nice view of the Willis Tower from here.
Yeah, it is a great view. I should know your name. We've met before.
Oh.
I'm John.
I'm
Esty.
Mike.
Mike, yeah.
Mike Christensen.
Good, Mike. Thanks. This would be your, what, 3rd or 4th NARP meeting?
Let's see, Salt Lake City, Indianapolis,
Denver?
yeah, this one. So
That's 4.
4.
Good guess. You've not been to the Washington meeting yet?
I've been to the
I
Washington
go-
meeting
oh, you
every
have?
year or two.
Have you? Good.
Don't know if I'll be able to make it in
That's
spring.
dedication. That's dedication. I think I went to 1 or 2, but that was about it. I wonder what's coming in over there. What's doing anyway. So,
Coming in from that direction
it'd
would have to be
city-
the Texas Eagle. Or no, it could be City of New Orleans. No, City of New Orleans comes over,
over this-
and then backs
this
in.
deal,
Yeah.
right. That's right. This is the famous. So it must be the Texas Eagle.
How far are you headed?
Denver.
Okay.
Grand Junction. That's the closest to my home. But visiting friends. My wife's already in Denver.
Cool.
Visiting friends there. And you're Salt Lake, right?
Yep. We were 5.5 hours late coming in.
I
So
heard. Were you on the famous train that got stopped just outside the station for the accident?
yes,
The
although
accident?
that wasn't what made us late.
Well, you were late. I know. I was checking. And I knew you were about 3 hours late out of Omaha.
Well,
And then,
we were, when I got on in Salt Lake, it
Uh-huh.
arrived 4 minutes early.
really?
And then we sat there for 3 hours.
In Salt Lake?
Yeah.
Why?
I'd like to say that it's because I got on and they needed the
Yeah,
extra
right.
power.
Right, yeah.
One of the, not the lead locomotive, but the second one had an issue, and so they had to bring a UP locomotive out
Yeah.
and put that on the front. And of course the UP locomotive can't do 80, and so that
Right.
there was
The die was cast.
exactly.
What can it do? About 70?
I think it was doing about 75 at one point,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's still too slow.
Huh.
And then it was due for an inspection when we had to get to Omaha, so we had to wait for Union Pacific to come out and inspect it, so that added a little bit of time.
Huh. Now, Jay was on that train with you, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard about his issues, didn't you?
No.
Well, he wanted to get a one-day registration because he was leaving the next day for flying over to Madrid.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and nobody contacted him from NARC, even though he was trying to get in touch with those folks. And so he got there and, went into the meeting on Thursday morning, and Bruce Becker threw him out.
Oh.
And I wasn't with him, but it was a bit of a scene, as you can imagine. Jay,
Right.
Jay lets it all hang out. And,
Yeah.
Apparently, Jay went to breakfast, and Bruce came out and apologized to him, and sorry about that and all that sort of thing. And Jay says, well, if you feel so badly, let me go to the day. And he says, nope, I'm under instructions. No, this is what the organization says. No one-day tickets. You got to be all or nothing. Which I think is kind of crappy.
Yeah, that is kind of crappy.
You want to encourage people to go.
Yeah.
And they certainly weren't sold out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jay and I rode the bus together from Union Station to the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Cicero.
Oh, that's Cicero, thank you. I couldn't quite make it out. Oh, there's a nice distant view of the tower.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, for a back. Although if it is later, you wouldn't mind, would you?
Well,
Is it 3 o'clock?
no, that's going the other direction. That's when I don't mind if it's late. If I'm coming from California to Salt Lake.
Okay. Then it's what, 11 o'clock?
No, going that way it's 3 in the morning.
Going west is 3 in the morning.
Yeah, or no, going east it's 3 in the morning. So that's when I'm happy if it's late. Yeah, going west. Well, if it's on time, it usually gets in about 10:20.
Oh, that's not bad.
Which is really nice.
That's really nice.
If it's
later, it's a pain. Okay.
Right.
I got it.
If it's if it gets in that, or if it gets in by 11, I can ride light rail home. But
so they quit light rail at 11.
a little bit, a little after. The last time I came in, headed west, we got in, before 11, but the baggage cart pulls up and they only had like 2 bags on it, and there were like 11 of us there. And so we're like, yeah, you're missing a few bags, and so then had to wait for them to go back out and fetch the bags, and so then at that point I ended up having to ride a taxi. And could have had my roommate pick me up, but I don't do that because of a goof. I was headed, it's either the Zephyr or the Chief. One time I was headed west, and we were running about an hour late. So, I texted my roommate and told him when to expect me. And we got just beyond Helper, and we had a locomotive issue. And we were in a dead spot where there was no cell phone service. And we sat there for about 3 hours. And I had no way to let my roommate know to not worry about it. And then we ended up getting in at like 5:30.
Part of the railroad is triple track and the frequency. Got some friends that lived along here in LaGrange, which I think they must be coming to very shortly.
Yeah. Riverside.
Leaving Chicago.
It's
how straight this is.
Yeah. It's always interesting.
You can see the gradual undulations of
Zoo.
The zoo stop. How about that? Very cool.
Riding, most interesting ride out of Chicago, I think, is the Cardinal Hoosier State, because you really have to wind your way through some different railroads.
Yeah, that was, I remember that. I think we left on a Sunday, which I think was good because it was at least low activity to compete with. But that was a pretty difficult ride. Hello, yes indeed.
Say, can't go further, right? That's the end.
That's all she wrote. Okay.
But yeah, coming in it was interesting with the car that was hit, because the conductor gets on the IC, and you can tell just by immediately the tone of his voice that something was not good. And he's like, I am so sorry, but we just heard from Metro that a car's been hit up ahead, and we don't know how long it's going to be.
And I wasn't sure. How far out of Union Station were you?
Oh, it was between here. Well, I can't remember the exact. Harlem Avenue. Harlem Avenue was, so it was pretty close.
Pretty close.
And there's LaGrange.
That's LaGrange. Shoot, I wanted to see the station again. You know, it's a really pretty area.
And
pretty TOD stuff going on there.
They either the person that was hit got out of the car and was okay, or they didn't and were dead. Because we saw the tow truck taking the car away, and it was just like a smashed soda can. And
on a way. That's very cool. Slow down so we get a good look at the locomotives.
right.
It's very accommodating of the engineer. LaGrange is an interesting place. Before coming here, I was curious to see. I was thinking of taking a trip out to some of these local towns I hadn't had a chance to see, and I came across this article. I think it was in USA Today or something like that, or maybe it was a local Chicago paper. But they ranked the 5 most TOD friendly suburbs in Chicago, and LaGrange was at the top of the list.
Interesting.
In terms of where things were at, conveniences, emphasis of walking, biking, transit, that sort of thing. All the places then they evaluated, around 100 of them or so in the Chicagoland area. Did you take any side trips at all? Did you go up to Milwaukee or South Bend?
I actually did both. And because they had so few people going Saturday night, I went twice on Saturday to Milwaukee.
You went in the dome car once and then coach?
No, I did both.
Oh, you did both?
I did twice in the dome car. And then I did, we didn't go all the way to South Bend. We went to Michigan City. Yeah, that was interesting.
Did you go on that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did that one too. I went in coach when I went to Milwaukee. I just didn't want to pay the place. And
yeah, they wish they'd had better food.
I was going to say, it sounded like on the light side. What did they serve?
It was just, they had a bunch of sandwiches. Prepared sandwiches, yeah. And I had lots of alcohol for the ones that were enjoying that. And
so you didn't notice you weren't getting much to eat. That's kind of a I understand. Yeah, that's too bad. Did they let you off the train in that afternoon one?
Not on the afternoon or the. Well, I mean, we got off and on the platform.
But you never got into the station. See, I'd been to Milwaukee about a dozen years ago, and I'd wanted to see what their new station was like.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I had a chance to get out for 15 minutes and run around and look at the setup. It was very nice. Well, Mike, I think I'm going to go sit down.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
I think I will too.